Well, Eagles fans, the Eagles waited until the 7th round to address the defensive line, and they did it in a big way. Added a pretty talented player in the 7th round. I'm Fran Duffy, joined alongside NFL Film senior producer Greg Cosell. Greg, tell us about Florida defensive end Alex McCalister.
You know, it's funny. You start with the body type. He's about 6'6", 240 pounds. He looks like a basketball player. And what the Eagles are trying to do is get better rushing the quarterback. And McCalister is an outside pass rusher. And we know Jim Schwartz likes to use the wide 9 alignments. That's part of his sub packages. That's why they drafted McCalister, because McCalister can line up wide, and he's got bend for his size. And we're going to see that here. So why don't you point him out there, Fran?
Here he is.
And there he is. This is not quite wide 9, but he is outside the tackle. And don't forget, here he's against a right tackle, and I think that's something, that's a spot you would see him, because he's going to be a little quicker than a lot of right tackles. We can start this, and you'll see exactly what we mean with the bend. Right about there, you see how he's starting to bend. He's got, for a tall player who's almost built like a basketball player, he's got some natural bend and some flexibility. And then the key thing with that, a lot of players can do that, but then you've got to flatten and close to the quarterback. And he's shown that ability as we clear the screen right here and let this run. See, now look at the close speed to the quarterback. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And that's something McCalister has showed. And basically, even at Florida, he was kind of a situational type player, but you saw the flashes.
Absolutely.
And that's, of course, why he's a 7th round pick, but you certainly saw the flashes of that kind of pass rush ability.
Some people will say a one-trick pony. Guess what? The one trick.
That's pretty good.
It's a pretty good trick.
And again,
Absolutely.
You're dealing with a 7th round pick who, if he plays in sub packages, might play 20 snaps a game, and you'd be really happy with that.
No question. So you're going to see him here against Tennessee, this time at the top of the screen. Scouts like to call this running the hoop. And what does that mean? When you imagine a hoop right here. He's just going to run this track around the offensive tackle, accelerate when he's turning the corner on his way to the quarterback. You're going to see that bend, that flexibility once again. Look at that.
And now, obviously, that's the way he had most of his pass rushes in college. In the NFL, he has to be taught more things, and that's what you do. Now you teach guys more technique. He needs a wider array of moves, a bigger repertoire. That will all happen. But the ability to bend and get to the quarterback off the edge, that's something that every team looks for in a pass rusher, and McCalister brings that.
The Eagles certainly seem to have found some depth at defensive end in the wide 9 with 7th round pick Alex McCalister.